way these problems were initially discovered was that, and by the way, our role was the project manager, not the construction manager. That's in our business. Those are two different things. The way these were discovered was a contractor, sends a payment for X numbers of equipment, cameras, etc., and in most cases certified that those have been installed. Jeff Gallion, I think, believed there were deficiencies and engaged a group that works for me that does our telecommunications. They do a lot of low voltage, in some cases camera installations and things like that. So I wouldn't deem them experts, but they're quite familiar with that type of work. And that initial inventory, and this was back in late '08. The Stansel report was by no means the initial discovery of the problems. The initial discovery of these problems went back into the '08 timeframe, because that's when the school. When Mr. Dyer, Tom Dyer, is the gentleman that led that inventory and discovered significant deficiencies in the nature of equipment, not being, if you thought you bought a Canon camera, but the camera that's hanging on the wall has no nameplate on it whatsoever, you bet it's not a Canon camera. So they discovered some of those deficiencies, and there were months went by, and we've got a lot of emails. There was also a lot of verbal meetings trying to get ESCD to remedy those deficiencies, and ultimately it became obvious that they were not going to do that. It was at that point in time that we commissioned the Stansel